Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a single process hair color on my client. This is her first time in my chair and she's never colored her hair before, which is also very exciting, but we'll talk more about that later. But her inspo today was like a copper red deep color. She was looking for a color that not only complemented her skin, but also was easy for her lifestyle because she is a working professional, so she didn't want anything that was too out there. Like, she still needed to go to work every day. So after a thorough consultation with her, I thought it was best to go in with a high lift hair color instead of using bleach and making her hair so bright. Because I find that with clients who get their hair colored for the first time, they feel like they have to go ham and use bleach in order to get the color that they want. When majority of the time, a high lift color is what you need just to get your hair there. And people don't talk about high lift colors a lot. But a high lift color is a permanent hair color that is designed to lift dark hair lighter levels because it uses peroxide to lighten the color of your hair, but it also is a permanent color, so it also deposits color into the hair as well. So it's just one process of lightening the hair lighter and then depositing color. As with bleach, you have to lighten the hair higher levels and then go in with another color to tone it to the color that you want. This means that it takes less time and is more gentle on the hair because you're not putting it through many processes. So when I have a client who's doing color for the first time, I usually tend towards going high lift color, especially if they're scared to like get really bright. I say let's just gear towards high lift colors so that you're able to lift the hair gently, because I know we want to protect those curls, but then it will get bright, but not too bright, because I know people don't want to look like Ronald McDonald's. And just some quick tips when it comes to booking your color appointment, you want to make sure to always bring inspiration photos. That's because people can get confused when you just say a color. For example, when we say copper, some people see more red, some people see more orange, and some people see more brown. So to get rid of any confusion, photos are required. And lastly, when talking about your hair history with your stylist, be completely honest. Like anytime you put color in your hair, because color lasts actually 7 years in your hair. It will be at the ends, but that will affect the color that she'll do that day because it won't be even and it will be unpredictable depending on the type of color you used. And not all color, especially box color, can really have an effect on hair color in the final result. So always be honest. So after her hair color finishes processing, I'm going in with the volume shampoo to wash the color out. And I love the volume shampoo because it is just a gentle, deep clean, and it also strengthens and rebuilds the hair, which I love, especially after color processing. The hair is it just needs a little bit more TLC. The volume shampoo is also great because it's color and keratin safe, and it's also great for fine hair. And my client, she has a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So I want to make sure that I'm getting a deep clean so that the color is thoroughly washed out and nothing is weighing down her hair. Alright, and after giving her a thorough wash, I'm bringing her back to the chair and applying the deep repair treatment, which is my deep conditioner. And this is great because it has keratin in it, which infuses the hair with strength, but then it also has minerals that will help moisturize the hair as well. I do want to remind y'all that color is naturally drying to the hair. So when you color your hair, you want to make sure that you are being diligent on your deep conditioning treatments. Do it once a week. And I'm telling you, your hair and your curls are going to thrive. Alright, so after her treatment, I'm going in with my emergency miracle treatment. Now this is my leave-in conditioner, and like I said, it's all about moisture. We're going to help to seal in that color as well, and it's going to protect her hair. For some heat protection for her blow dry, I'm going in with Lay Dew, which is my blow dry cream. And I love it because it's a cream. It's going to keep that hair moisturized so you don't get that crunchy, dry feeling after a blow dry. Especially after doing some color, the last thing I want to do is have your hair feel dry. And lastly, to seal in all that goodness and moisture, I'm going in with my amethyst oil, which is a lightweight oil that also has heat protection. So this is great for the blow dry because we're gonna have double the heat protection, and it's just gonna keep the hair moisturized and give it so much shine. As I'm blow drying her hair, I just wanna say that if it's your first time coloring your hair, you will be shocked by the hair color. It just will happen because you're not used to seeing your hair a different color. At first, this client, she was so shocked at the color, but she ended up loving it in the end, and you will too. But it's so jarring because you're not used to your hair looking a certain way. That's why I advise people who get color for the first time to do something that's a little bit more subtle than a huge big change like going platinum blonde. That's because you just have to acclimate yourself to the change, and you don't want to push yourself too far. So when you're coloring your hair for the first time, especially if you're doing your whole head, you want to make sure that you do something that's more in your wheelhouse, more subtle than something drastic, because you don't want to shock yourself. Okay, so after her blow dry, I'm going in with her haircut, and I'm just gonna make sure that we're getting rid of any of those dead ends. And it's important to make sure that you keep up with your trims, especially when you color your hair, because like I said, color can make your hair more dry, especially if you're not being on top of the moisture, which leads to more split ends. So you wanna make sure that you're just on top of your routine when you have your hair color, and your hair will thrive and it will thank you because of it. And just a general rule, you want to make sure that you get your hair trimmed once every 3 months. So that means it's once a season, because with each season comes different environmental factors, and just through daily wear and tear, our ends go through it. So you want to make sure that you snip it off so that your hair is strong for the season to come. Alright, so after her trim, I'm going back in with that amethyst oil because it's going to be the heat protection for her slow press, for the flat iron. And that's why I love it, because it's such a multi-use oil. I use it not only as a heat protectant and a sealant for moisture, but then it also has hemp seed oil, which helps soothe the scalp. So it's great if you're a protective style girly as well and you need to soothe and protect your scalp. Alright, so as I finish flat ironing her hair, I just want to invite y'all to leave a comment. Let me know, have you ever colored your hair before? And if so, what was your experience? Or do you want to color your hair, and have you thought about using a high lift color? So let me know if y'all have any hair color questions. I'm definitely down to answer in future videos. Alright, so once I'm done pressing her hair out, I'm going in with my In Control hairspray. And I love this because it has an adjustable knob that goes from low, medium to high to help you have more control of the application. And I love it because it fights against humidity and adds a touchable hold and shine. Alright y'all, so here is the finished product. We were obsessed. It is like the perfect wine color. You know, it's red but not too red, and it's deep. It was multi-dimensional. I love it because depending on the lighting, the color like hit differently. And that's what I love about using a high lift color, is because it allows you to not only get lighter colors, but then it's more dimensional and different tones, and it looks so rich than just one flat color. And it's so impressive that it does that in one application than if you were to bleach and tone your hair, which is just more processing for the hair and more drying and a greater chance of damage. Alright y'all, so let me know if y'all all into high lift color now, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know if you are feeling this color, and I'll be sure to catch you on the next one. Bye!